The first thing when you're doing a standard plank, you're going to want to have your fingers spread out fully. We don't want to be doing a plank from here, so work those fingers out. Then we're going to place those down, shoulder width apart. We're going to lift the knees off the ground, getting a nice extension. We're going to squeeze the glutes, and we're going to pull our hands and toes together to get that internal pressure and start to feel the shakes. And then we hold. A couple things you want to avoid. We want to avoid arching from that low back and dumping into there. We also don't want to have our butt up high. Both of those, you're going to lose that core engagement. For our next variation, we have forearm plank. We're going to want to keep the hands shoulder width apart in that same stretched out position. And we want to engage the glutes again and make that elbows pull into the toes, feeling that shake. Again, we want to avoid sticking that butt into the air, and we want to avoid arching into the low back. Then we have our kneeling poses. So we can still take those hands in that same position, get on those knees, keep that butt squeezed, pull your hands towards your knees and feel the shake. Again, not dumping into that low back, not sticking that up in the air. Then we come back down onto the same position with the forearms from the knees. Pulling those elbows to the knees, pulling the knees to the elbows, feeling the shakes. Not arching, not sticking the bum back. As you progress to about 45 seconds to a minute in each of those positions, you can start to make them harder. So you can go from a full plank down to your elbows, and then back up for reps, or for time. You can go from full plank to 1 foot off the ground, the other foot off the ground. You can take your hands off the ground. You can take one hand and one leg off the ground. You can even try to do the same side. That one's really tough. So wherever you're at in your core journey, there's a plank pose for you. Thanks.